All right, so I'm gonna just do my little intro-y thing, and then we just jump straight into it. I'm gonna probably do
Ooh.
one of those. Could you please introduce yourself in 3 words or less, kind of thing.
Hi, I'm the Space Quest historian.
Well,
That's good. Wow.
you know what? I'm gonna just keep that. That's pretty good.
Shit. I suppose I haven't thought of an intro yet, so yeah, could just use that.
Yeah. All right. Hi, I'm the Space Quest historian, and welcome to a little experiment here because this is the YouTuber Roundtable, or at least 3 of them. Well, 4, myself included. We are on Discord's video chat, and thought we'd give this a little experiment and play a game. And for some reason, one reason or another, we picked Maniac Mansion, the original. I think I might have steamrolled that decision over, but let's hear from the YouTube Roundtable. I'm gonna just the first person on my little screen here is Ikifu, straight out of Scotland. Yo.
Hello, I'm Ikifu. I am here.
There you go. Next on my
I told
screen,
you I hadn't thought of an intro.
Nah, intros be damned. Next on my screen is the Wanderer.
I'm also here.
Yes, all the way from Australia. So,
That's right, mate.
so we've got 2 continents going. Let's bring in a 3rd continent, all the way from Canada. We've got my good friend Joe from the Upper Memory Block.
Hello, I am also here.
These intros are fantastic. These are the best intros I've ever had on the show.
This is an experiment. If it goes well, then we'll plug where we're from. If it goes poorly, I don't want anyone to reference this.
Exactly.
I'm still going to probably use I'm also here for my intro, so that's all good.
That's pretty good. Yeah, you can do that for
Yeah.
all your videos from now on. So yeah, this is
Yeah.
an experiment. We are just gonna play this and see if it goes anywhere. If it's fun. I mean, this is a live play instead of the usual co-commentaries I do, where it's just people sitting around watching a pre-recorded thing that I did. This time, where I'm actually playing the game live, as these lovely people are watching me fuck up. So yeah, this might just be a one-off video. This might turn into a series if we can get everything, everyone on board again. So, okay. So have any of you played the original Maniac Mansion before?
Not much.
No.
Never.
I have, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I haven't played the original or the remake.
No. Joe, did you get
Yeah.
through the entire game?
I believe I did,
Okay. So because
but
we
I've only played it with two of the kids. So
yeah. See, the first screen you get is, I mean, there's no intro yet. It's just the select 2 other kids. We have to pick 2 other kids. We've got, ow, that is loud.
Oh, yeah.
We've got Sid, an aspiring musician, trying Tring to start
Tring.
his own new wave band.
Ding.
typo.
We've got Michael, he's an award-winning photographer for the college newspaper. Wendy, who wants to be a famous novelist and is waiting for a big break. That's a little much out of high school, I think.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Bernard, president of the physics club and winner of the college's Geek Award, who also has an O face when you click on him.
Yes, and Bernard, who we know well from the sequel.
Exactly, yes. We got Razor, lead singer for the punk band Razor and the Scumettes.
Haha.
It is funny because Scum is the name of the engine.
Yes.
See, that even started way back here in the first Scum game.
Yes. This is Scum stands for script creation utility for Maniac Mansion,
Yes.
which became a very
Huh.
ironic name as they went down the line and created other games that weren't called Maniac Mansion.
See, I
Mhm.
remember the Scum bar from Monkey Island. Were there any other
I think
references?
almost every game had a Scum reference in it.
It
And
seems
they all-
like a thing they would do.
Yeah, and they all ran on Scum, I think, all the way up until Curse of Monkey Island. I think was the last game they did with the Scum engine. Okay, so which kids do you guys want to play with?
That's a good
I
question.
reckon Sid's a pretty good vote.
Which one? Sid. Yeah, the punk band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the first dude is Sid.
No, the new wave band, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, right. I click on Razor for some reason. She looks
Yeah,
like a
if-
Sid. I know there are some puzzles in the game that require you to have some musical talent, but they are optional. And there are some puzzles that require some photography talents, so that's what you need
Right.
Michael for. But again, it's optional because there are multiple paths through the game. And Ron Gilbert says you can beat the game with any combination of kids. So It's
Ron
basically...
Gilbert says a lot of things.
Yes, it does. I told you we were going to get stuck on the screen for a while. Should we go for Bernard just for continuity?
I like that plan. Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Because otherwise, Day the Tentacle doesn't make any sense.
That's true. Because, it's I think it's Nurse Etna who says, you broke into my... No, wait, that's Crazy Ed. Their son. He says, you broke into my mansion 5 years ago and kidnapped my hamster and something. Boy, I'm spoiling the game already, aren't I?
You're spoiling the sequel and this game all at the same time.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Let's get in.
You're quite right. If we don't take Bernard, that game that has a talking horse in it doesn't make any sense. So let's just put it up.
Good point. Well made. Okay, we've got our party. Let's get into this. Ooh,
It's a dark and stormy night.
Yes. 20 years ago today, a red
1997.
spur descended. Boom.
It kind of skidded along the ground for a second there.
Yeah.
Did it skip like a skipping stone?
Yeah.
It should have left a bigger furrow in the ground, I think, if that was the case.
It's a meteor, yeah. You'd expect it to have a big old crater.
A little
It is an
smoke.
underwhelming media.
Yeah. Well, clearly it's pretty underwhelming because they can keep it in the basement. Oh, spoiler.
The game is pretty loud, but I just want to see the title screen, which is coming up at some point. Because that used to freak me out when I played this on my Commodore 64. Yeah, here it comes.
Whoa.
It's like sort of giving me seizures because it's not very smooth.
Yeah. Well, that chainsaw with the purple...
The chainsaw.
Yeah.
It's either giant letters or a tiny chainsaw.
I'm sure I saw Dr. Fred take Sandy here. How? How did you see him do anything?
This could be real dangerous.
Okay, I'm out of here.
Damn it, Bernard. Don't be a tuna head.
Yes, the tuna headline. They wanted
Classic.
to have a swear word in there and they couldn't, so they just said tuna head instead.
Also, I don't know why I picked that voice when he clearly has a canonical voice. That's the word I was going for. Canonical.
It wasn't that far off.
Oh.
Is there some way to turn down the music? Because it is very
Should
good.
be.
But there you go. Also, this is not PC speaker music.
No?
There are too many voices and noise channels and shit. I don't know what it's emulating, but okay. Let's.
I don't think he was doing that Tex Murphy thing where you could get actual music out of
Oh,
the
the real
Real sound.
whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Real sound, yeah. I was saying real 3D. I'm like, that's not it.
Maniac Mansion in full 3D.
Maybe that's the next step. PC speaker makes actual music. PC speaker makes surround sound. How would that even work?
I'd say more like PC speaker makes weird farting things that vaguely sound like music if you listen very hard.
Look at all these fucking verbs.
Seriously.
And there's only one object here, but
Fix.
yeah, there's fix, there's unlock, turn on, turn off, and it doesn't highlight objects when you move the cursor around the screen. You have to pick
right.
the what is verb, which is just Ikifu was just going, fuck this game.
They were
Anyone
trying
who-
to figure it out.
If anyone wonders why I favor a 2-button interface, it's stuff like this. I mean, you have, 15 verbs?
Yeah, something.
Wow.
Wow. I can't count that many. Warning! Trespassers will be horribly mutilated.
Survivors will be prosecuted.
And these two dudes are just standing there going, he didn't just read that. did he?"
Yeah.
All right.
I'm a statue.
Here we have a useless screen.
Well, it's a scrolling screen.
Oh, hardcore.
Very nice.
Sexy tech.
And all the way over to the left, we have the mailbox. Now, we're supposed to... Now, I've never actually beaten this game either, but I do know you're supposed to park a kid next to the mailbox because at some point, at some random point in the game, a package will be delivered. And if you don't get that package, you're in a dead man walking situation. I think.
Right.
I think it's you're either in a dead man walking situation or you cannot beat the game in the most ideal fashion. I can't remember if it's one or the other.
Oh wait, it's because there are several endings to the game. One of the games involves sending a package somewhere, and you need the stamp from the package. And if you don't get the package before Crazy Ed comes down and picks it up, is there a push? There's a push. I'm gonna push this doormat. All right, I'm gonna pull this doormat. There you go.
There should just be something that says move. You should just move the doormat.
Yeah, it's
And
interesting.
later in the game, it would just be move doormat or a use doormat.
Yeah.
Okay, we're up to 16 verbs now.
Unlock doormat with
That doesn't seem to work.
Let's see how many verbs we can add into this. What about punch? A punch verb.
Did the door just fart?
Door to unlock door. Ooh.
That'd be funny if you could unlock, if you could lock the door when it's trying to get his package.
That could actually be kind of fun. Do you think you can do that? No, because there's
Nah.
just an unlock, not
Only unlock.
I don't know if I want to get Bernard's package.
Okay, we can add a lock verb. That's 17.
I do
There we
know
go.
someone who wants Bernard's package, and let's see if I can evade her, because we all know.
Ooh.
There's Edna.
Oh,
fuck.
nicely done.
Oh God.
Come here, dearie. I'm fucking
Oh,
out of
my.
here. Does she
Oh, I
follow
can't
me?
leave the kitchen.
Does she follow me? No, she doesn't.
I don't think so. No, I think you just need to leave
The door's
screen.
open too.
Yeah.
She could easily come out.
She went right up to the door and just went, nah, you know what? I'm not going to. Is she still there when
It's
I
not worth
go?
it.
No, she's gone.
Unless.
That one was a scripted event, but from now on, everything is on, random timers and shit.
Right.
And and here's the chainsaw from
The famous chainsaw.
the famous chainsaw that you can pick up and see a cutscene.
And this is the what I would consider to be the first cutscene in the history of computer games.
Yes.
Mm.
You'll
This
never
is
get away with
this
this.
this coined the term cutscene.
Yes. Like scenes from a movie, as it says in the manual, and said in every LucasArts manual up until they stopped making adventure games. Help! Help! Help!
It's quite the outfit she's wearing.
Well, she is
Yeah.
a cheerleader, so of course she sleeps in her uniform and everything.
Is that even a cheerleader uniform? It looks more like an 80s workout sort of
Aerobics video.
outfit. Yeah.
She just came from doing squats or something.
Right, exactly.
I'm gonna pick up all of this shit. Broken bottles of ketchup. Yum yum. Can of Pepsi. Ah, icky foo.
What?
Their soda can and everything. We weren't gonna do product placement.
It's all right. I finished it now. We are safe.
Did anyone play The Cat Lady?
No,
No.
I didn't get around to that.
I played it for about 10 minutes, and I just never got back to it.
There's a
No reason, just never got around to it.
That's at some point about halfway through the game, you break into someone's house, and the house is laid out exactly like the Maniac Mansion house.
Ah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's really cool. I mean, there's the open the kitchen that leads into the big dining room that leads into this little shed and everything. Oh, so many things are like half coming back to me because I used to play this as a kid on my Commodore 64, and I was just trying to mess with everything, and I don't know a good path through the game, so someone has to help me. I do know that if I try and pick up this bottle of developer, it's gonna smash onto the grate, and oh shit.
And a cutscene.
And a cutscene. Gee, I'm hungry. So that means he's going to go to the kitchen. I don't want to go anywhere near here. Anyway, if I
But
pick
you're
this
sort
up,
of stuck.
yeah, I'm kind of stuck here. It'll fall onto that grate. I'm supposed to put something under the grate so it'll pick up the developer.
Developer.
But that's
Don't you only need that if you're playing the photog guy?
exactly.
Nope, there we go.
Yep.
Okay.
Dum-de-dum. Stole all your shit, dude.
Where's the cheese?
Yeah, no cheese for you.
you
So now you
think you'd notice the chainsaw missing, but I guess not. Just the cheese.
Nah.
Priorities.
Chainsaws aren't that tasty.
No, not really.
What is all this shit? Oh, fruit drinks.
Bit gamey.
I'm just picking up a lot of foodstuffs at this point. I know you're supposed to use it to bribe the tentacles late. Oh, tentacle chow.
There you go. That's what you want.
That just
I
sounds.
need that.
Kleptomaniac adventure game hero. Act surprised.
Also, he's carrying around the entire contents of a fridge plus the pantry.
Yeah, he's a skinny guy too. So
Yeah, and later in the game, we're going to instruct him to open a crate. And he's going to. I'm not strong enough. You're strong enough to carry around an entire fridge.
If Roger Wilco can fit an entire 2-meter ladder down his trousers, Bernard will have no problems.
But at least he says "ow."
He does.
Okay, what else we got? There's a conspicuous door here. Now, no points for guessing.
Oh,
But as soon as you...
Nope. This seems like it'd be a plan, a solution for multiple.
Yes. Let's just look in here.
Yeah.
I think there's a key on the chandelier, and you're supposed to... Oh, wait, if you have the... if you have Razor with you, I think she has a tape of her punk music, and you can play that really loudly, and that will...
Oh, there's an alternate solution to that if you don't have Razor, though.
That's right. You can record a Victrola that's in the upstairs room, I think. Okay. Looking through some more shit. Okay. Well.
Interestingly, you have a flashlight. However...
Yeah, I did pick up some old batteries.
It was on the... Oh, yes, you did. Look at that.
So, turn on flashlight. There you go. Does this thing run out of battery?
yeah.
It may, but this is I mean, it's still it's an early, it's Lucasfilm Games game, but it's still. There we go.
All right, I'm gonna turn off the flashlight because I know they're gonna try and dick me on this one. Also, we could have just, instead of turning on the flashlight, just taken the what is verb and just gone around the room.
Oh, you could have done the Fate of Atlantis thing.
Yes.
The old pixel hunt.
The old staircase leading to nowhere.
I love the reference to this in Thimbleweed Park.
Yeah. What was that again?
Basically, so there's a room in their mansion that is literally a copy of this room, and it has and there's a staircase, and it says staircase out of order, and so whoever you're playing at that point in time can't go up the staircase, but you need to go up the staircase in that game. And so all you have to do is take the sign. Sorry, spoilers, but all you have to do is take the sign off of the stairs, and then you can just walk up them.
I'm gonna try and do that. No, doesn't work in this game.
Yeah, no, not here because they didn't want to make another screen.
Yeah, you can't go up there. Also, Chuck the Plant.
Chuck the Plant, the debut of Chuck the Plant.
There's no talk icon, or verb or whatever.
No, there isn't. That's sort of a weird little foible about this game that they never put in a talk verb. And I don't think, do you ever actually have to talk to anyone in this game? I don't think
there's any friendly characters that you don't control, so no, not really.
And they have nothing to say to each other, which they also didn't in the first version of Thimbleweed Park.
That was odd.
It's interesting that there's no look at and there's no talk to. Two of the most important verbs in any adventure game, you would think.
Yeah.
But anyway, did anyone
Well, I guess
see the
what is would be look at.
Kind of, I guess. Yeah, but you don't get a description. You just get, it's a staircase. Then again, that would probably be the look message, I guess.
There's no snarky it's a scroll. I remember this staircase from my grandmother's house or something stupid like that.
It is a wooden staircase.
Oh, now we're getting into descriptors.
Spiral staircase. I've gone creepy again. Why do I do that?
I mean, this is a creepy game.
I suppose.
We should do creepy
in its way.
Yeah. Let's check out the upstairs. But feel free to poke me in different directions and shit.
You're a bit far away, mate.
Yeah, true. This door here, I remember reading about this door. It used to be the copy protection, but I got this version of my Day of the Tentacles CD-ROM. The first when it was released, because if you get it on GOG, you get the enhanced version with the pixels that are way too small and for our tender eyes. So this is the original version 1 of Maniac Mansion. That came with
you might think we play old games just for nostalgic purposes. No, it's just because the pixels are big enough we can actually
we can't
see
see
them.
anymore.
We are so old.
We're very old and geriatric.
And I really love magenta.
Yes, absolutely. And this lovely brown color also. Anyway, this door used to serve as a copy protection when you got the original game on discs many, many decades ago. And you could actually instruct Bernard, if you were controlling Bernard, you can instruct him to try and fix the control panel without entering the copy protection, which would then blow up the house and kill everyone.
So there's your copy protection for you.
Yeah, there's your fucking copy protection.
Yeah, I'm going to find a lot of things in this that are referenced in Thimbleweed Park, I think.
Oh, no, absolutely. I mean, you didn't... I noticed the broken ketchup bottles that I had forgotten about were in this game.
Oh, yeah.
That's an inventory item in Thimbleweed Park. And obviously the chainsaw.
In the box with a red button.
Yeah.
which I think the entire purpose of that is to blow up the entire mansion, if
Which
I
one?
recall correctly. In Thimbleweed Park, you get a box with a red button on it. If you press the button, it blows up the mansion. Game over.
I know that if you place something, if you have some sort of noise, this vase here, the purpose of this vase is to show you that you are making a noise that will, break the chandelier, on the.
Oh, what do they call
Oh.
that in adventure game design? Like I don't know.
An indicator.
Yeah, or something.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some kind of technical term that.
Can I mess with this? Can I do anything to it? Because I know I'm supposed to record a noise from the Victrola that breaks this vase. Maybe I'll just try and play the piano really horribly. No.
Bernard is not. You might need one of the musicians to do that.
Did we bring a musician? Okay, it's recording, so let's sit. Not Dave. God damn it. Dave, you're useless. City boy.
He is bland, man.
Did
I
you
like
have
the pathing there, where you have to
Yeah.
walk all the way. It's the it's a police quest path around the piano.
Yeah.
Make sure that all the tires are there.
Yeah. Otherwise, the whole thing explodes and kills everyone. Also, is he playing this with his dick or something? Because he's not moving his hands.
Yeah.
Close enough. He's using the bottom of his thin tie.
Ah, thank you for saving me from that horrible dick joke. Okay, this is amazing. Will this end at any point? Yep.
There we go.
There we go.
Might be the time to mention that I can't actually hear anything from the game itself.
Oh, thank God you're not the only one. I've been going along with it.
So Discord does not actually stream audio from whatever it's screen sharing.
I guess not.
Well,
Ah,
we have
interesting.
learned this now.
Yes.
Okay, we'll pick that up. Sadly, Sid's amazing prowess at the piano, and it was amazing, if you couldn't hear it, did not break the vase. So that is not what we need to
That's
dislodge.
not the one.
We don't to dislodge the thing.
And hopefully this is not one of those special cassettes that you can only record onto once. I'm sure it's not the case.
That would suck, wouldn't it? Oh, but we need some more food items.
Wax fruit. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And paint remover. Oh, we need that. We need to hold on to that, because that's one of those items that you can use on stuff, but if you use it on the wrong thing, if I just throw it on the easel here, for instance, then it's gone, and I can't solve the other puzzle that you need that for. I just wanted to point out that since I'm no longer censoring my videos on YouTube, I can leave this statue intact. However, Nintendo thought that this was just way too risque to include in a game, so this statue is missing in the NES version.
My God.
I mean,
You know we would have gone here and been like boobs, like just stayed on the screen for a while, because this is the access that we had at the time.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Bernard. He's just transfixed. He's just
You can see the ankle. Clearly.
yeah. That is just way too risky.
Very.
Oh,
Oh, he's
fuck
afraid,
me.
isn't he?
Oh yeah. So
Darn.
Bernard won't go near. Yeah.
The tentacles. Okay. Because he's a
Ah,
coward.
right.
Jesus. Okay. So we're gonna.
I
go-
don't blame him, though.
Well, it is kind of freaky. Also, he's a lot taller than he is in Day of the Tentacle, isn't he?
Yeah, I was gonna say the tentacles sort of gained a lot of weight and got a lot squatter. In
They just get squashed
They'll climb onto
down
their heads.
between games.
yeah, pretty much. I guess the weight of the world sort of squashed them.
Yeah.
They got cuter. I'll have to say they got.
No, I agree. Yeah.
Does anyone remember what Green Tentacle wants? He wants a shit ton of stuff.
I want to say wax fruit and Pepsi. Those are the
I
two.
think definitely the wax fruit.
Okay, Pepsi. Here you go, and bowl of wax fruit.
I mean,
Yeah, see,
tentacle
this is
child.
only the-
Maybe.
Uh,
There's a
maybe.
small hint towards that.
I mean, it can't hurt. But
I think the tentacle chow is used for something else, but I remember he also wants the fruit drinks, maybe? I don't think he wants the... Ah, fuck it. We'll find out. We've got our personal fridge standing at the bottom of the stairs. So we'll just...
I'm just picturing him walking around the house with this giant sack of stuff, and the other kids are just throwing him in.
Or the world's widest trousers.
Hello. See, I would like to talk to this thing. I was going to say person, but You know what? I'ma just...
Oh, they have rights.
Can I use... No, he's not even a fucking object. Push. Out of my fucking way.
Walk 2.
There you go.
Oomph.
Oomph.
What?
You can't pass until you... I was just looking for the hint, because
There
right
we
now
go.
it's just a freaky thing in front of me that won't let me pass. You
I mean,
can't-
for all I know, it could be a weird Christmas tree at this point. But
Weird moving Christmas tree. All right, Wax
Yeah,
Fruit,
this-
what do you think?
This must have looked great on the Commodore 64.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Now I'm thirsty. I'll give you some Pepsi then. No thanks, it makes me burp. All right,
so we need a different liquid
it's
of
the
some
fruit
type.
juice. Hey, Mr. Fridge. Where's my drink? All right, cool. Calm your ass. If you have one.
Yeah,
Thanks. Okay,
He
can
has
I
a-
pass now?
Oh, he
Yeah,
eats,
sucker.
doesn't he?
That was it. So,
see, it would have been nice if they said thanks. You can now pass because that wasn't clear.
Oh.
It'd be nice to have that hint, yeah.
Is he just
It's another
standing-
thing they got better at.
Can Bernard pass him now? Because I think we need that flashlight. Does anyone remember the little bumpy noise in Wolfenstein 3D whenever you hit a wall?
Yeah.
Yes, I remember
Yeah.
I remember that hit quite a bit.
All right, there's this is a dark room. So, and I thought this room here at the bottom of the stairs, this middle door that I went in, I thought that was the dark room.
No, that's the autopsy room or lab or whatever it is.
Ooh, autopsy room. Let's
Or
check
whatever it is, the medical room.
that. Oh, good.
There we go.
Some very, very intricate plans here. X
Yes.
equals 1 plus parentheses equals
Plus,
giant
plus
fucking-
brackets minus equals circle.
giant fucking meteor. There's the lamp. Let's turn you on.
That is quite the effective desk lamp.
I would say yes. Mood lighting
that-
be damned.
I mean, I would get that for aesthetics alone, but if it lit up that whole room, goddamn.
Well, see, this is probably before those energy-saving light bulbs. You know what I mean?
That's true. Yeah.
This
There's just
thing is
there's fire under there.
Yeah.
giving us cancer as we're walking around. Ooh. Hello. What are you? Manuscript. I'm gonna give this a read.
Because that's the priority right now.
Yeah, it looks like someone's memoir, but the writing is terrible. It's written by a meteor. How strange. He's not even slightly perturbed about that. He's like, that's peculiar.
That's Bernard. He lives for this stuff.
The structure of a meteor. So,
It is round.
yes, it's round. It's got little bumpy.
I
ridges.
plus round.
What is that, like pi r squared or something? Is that like the something of a circle?
Yeah, lost me, coach.
Math is hard. I don't like math either. Don't worry.
Now, I know the formula. I can't remember exactly what it is, which
Yeah.
is terrible considering I studied that at university and everything.
Did you
See, I
study
always say
math?
I became a computer programmer because I'm bad at math.
Oh,
The computer does it for me.
I wish I'd gone that route. I'm supposed to be very careful up here, aren't I? Because one of these rooms is,
Nurse Edna's, I think, and
yeah, and the other one is Ed's room.
Yeah.
but I think you can go in. Maybe we should save our game.
But there's an idea. Let's do that.
Yeah.
How long has it been there?
How many how many
I just assumed you couldn't
experienced
save
adventure
this.
game players does it take to save your game?
Also, the original version of Maniac Mansion, the one we're playing, when you boot it, when you played that in DOS, 1 save game slot.
Oh God.
1. I mean, I give the remasters, Day of the Tentacle and Grim Fandango shit for only having like limited save game slots, but 1 save game slot.
It's like the
Yeah, that's
worst.
rough.
Ooh, a dime.
I thought that was a cigarette.
Yeah, me too. Oh, and this screen fucks with you because you have to scroll it and it reveals a ladder.
It's like,
Like-
oh,
When you
that's
walk
one
in-
of those things where like you feel like an
Ooh.
idiot, where you've been stuck for like 2 months, and then finally
Yeah.
you click in the wrong place, and you're like, oh my God.
Oh,
Yeah, at least there's an indication that it scrolls. Like, there's an end to that bed. So there
Well,
might be something
kind of,
beyond
because,
there.
The
It's
bed
right
is-
on the edge of the screen, right?
Yeah. So it's just
Yeah,
Yeah.
at the end
actually,
there.
it's not great.
I would
Wanted
agree.
for terrible acts of violence. 1 murderous purple slimy meteor. If found, call 3412.
I love that the phone numbers are just like 4 digits.
Yeah, that's
It's an
they-
extension.
pretty handy.
Is that a poster the Edisons are putting up, or is that somebody else?
Why would they keep that? It's almost as if they're proud of it. Hey, we've got a murderous fucking meteor in the basement.
Nothing happens in this town.
That wasn't.
Yeah,
The
that's a
game.
pretty that's a pretty emotional wanted poster. Something's going on. This seems like it should be part of the game.
Yeah, kind of.
I'm like, wow, there's better sound effects in this game than I remember.
How do I use a ladder? How does ladders
Maybe just
work?
like
How do I let her?
walk to?
What is ladder?
Do I just? I just walk up it.
I love that he literally does just walk up it.
Yeah. Oh,
This is what we need to record.
yeah. Well, it's fuck New Wave. Let's get some of this shit.
Oh boy.
Oh, he's
No,
Marvin the
I'm so
Paranoid
depressed.
I'm
Android.
so depressed. I'm never going to get my band started. My life is going nowhere. I'm never going to amount to anything. Eating all that food didn't even help.
Oh,
Aw. Oh, wait. I know. This record up here, if you play that on a Victrola, it will sound awful and it will break the chandelier.
That's the Green Tentacles music, right?
Yeah, I think so. But it's like a modern day record, so if you play it on a Victrola, it'll just scratch it all to hell. However,
All right.
I think
That too.
before we overwrite the... Oh, what is this? It is a yellow key.
yellow.
I will have the yellow key. Oh, it just
Really?
looked-
I was certain. Like he's literally staring at it, and he'd be like, "Don't take the key.
Yeah.
I'm sad. Give me
Oh,
something."
no.
He's just like, whatever, man.
Like,
Just take
whatever.
it. I don't care.
What
But
if I
that's
try
the
to leave?
thing I told you not to do. Oh.
But I'm too
Oh,
depressed
man.
to kill you.
I like his like really long tentacle shays or whatever that is.
Yes.
Is it a bench? I don't know. Like,
I mean, how does a tentacle sleep in a beanbag chair?
yeah, I don't know. Well, maybe they can curl
Oh,
up.
you can
Like a
sleep
cat.
fine. It's getting out that's the tricky part.
Yeah.
They gotta just sort of like roll and flop onto the ground or something.
And the less said about the litter box, the better.
Yes, exactly. Let's see. You're supposed to play the cassette tape. I think the new wave stuff is good enough for him. What?
You said
Montos-
use tentacle chow with stereo.
Oh, shit. Fuck! I'm getting all mixed around here. Too many verbs. Very, very small verbs.
I actually did that. I was answering an email for the podcast yesterday, and I sent this very long, kind of detailed email about like guest shows and stuff to this one person. But I actually clicked on the email under it, and so it was like this one guy who had like heard the show one time and said, "Yeah, I sort of like it." He's like, I sent him this big thing about how to do a guest show, and he's like, "I'm not sure what you're talking about." I'm like, oh crap.
I've done that as well.
It's really keen to get him involved.
What just happened? I wasn't paying attention. He said the music was good and then out flopped a demo tape. Is that his demo tape or what?
I assume it's,
Yeah, I guess it is.
and we can't look at the demo tape, so we don't know.
No. Oh well.
I'm seeing the limitations of this game now.
I do appreciate that he has a Disco Sucks poster on the wall.
Yes, because disco does suck.
Yes. Oh fuck me! And I clicked out of the game as well. Shit.
That's okay. That's okay. There's a way out.
Yeah, there is a way out actually. And it's not the obvious one of just restoring the fucking game.
Oh my god, that
I
nurse
should
trap.
have tied you
That's
to my
creepy.
bed.
Yeah.
Well, I'm tired now. Goodbye.
And actually, I think you actually do need to get captured at some point.
Yes, you do, because there is something in this room.
What
that you're
is
supposed to-
skeleton?
Yeah, this,
What a skeleton.
I am looking for the loose brick.
Yeah, there's a brick. I can't remember.
Which is
Oh no,
Oh, this is
yes.
that
a
is
literal
this
definition
one.
of pixel hunt. Jeez.
Yes, you're literally searching for. Maybe it's like.
Oh,
pixels,
God.
but-
You didn't hear that, but I did, and it's the doorbell.
Ah! You pick it
Ah.
up.
Ah,
Package.
Pick this package up and quickly run the fuck away because
There.
I clicked out of the game again. Oh, the doorbell.
That's okay. You're good.
Oh,
Yeah.
Order. That's my package.
Stop talking about your package, dude.
Go 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 go.
You can't stop me.
I think if I'm just go to the next screen. That
Yeah,
way
just leave. Go to the
Bit of
first.
safety, yeah.
He will never see me over here.
oh god.
You know what? This is boring as hell. I'm gonna switch to shit.
He's just been in the dark this whole time.
I'm so alone.
That's new way for you.
Please play the game and tell us when it breaks.
Ah, goddamn. I really wish
Yes.
someone else was playing this.
Please try the Commodore 64 version. We'll see you in about 6 months. This must have been hell to control on that thing.
You play that with a joystick. I knew there was electrons there. Now, one good thing is, if you move the what is thing around
And you
click on something, that sort of locks you in on that object. So you can go down and click turn on, and then click again to execute.
Oh,
Boom.
very good.
So that does save some time. There's a
When the dark key looks very spooky from the front.
Yeah.
Which one does?
It's it.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
when the lights are off.
Like a spooky, scary skeleton.
I was just briefly shocked that there's a fucking nuclear reactor in the basement. This was normal in the 80s, I think.
Yes.
I guess so. Yeah. They were all
Every street corner. I mean,
Yeah. Should we turn it on?
I don't
Every car too.
save first.
Yes. What the hell is this thing? Oh, radioactive slime. Cool.
Yeah, if it's got the word radioactive or nuclear in it, save before you do anything.
Yeah.
He just walks through it.
So there is a key right there, which is convenient.
Silver
So-
key. Unlock silver key. Oh, god damn it. Wrong way around.
Backwards.
I will unlock the
silver key with door.
door.
I can't do that. That doesn't seem to work.
It's like writing SQL, just go backwards.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't unlock the door with this. Don't tell me Bernard has the real key. The key we picked up in Green Tentacles.
Oh, no.
It is, isn't it?
I think no. If I remember right, and this might be, I might not be. You get 2 kids captured because there is a brick in there.
What the fuck? You just walked through that door.
I guess there's a handle
way
on the
for you.
inside.
Sid, you're a wizard. We could have used this.
And Dave is just staring at it all Blair Witch style, going, don't kill me. Okay, so let's just get this dude captured. He's got the silver key. That should get us out. We also have a save game from before we got captured if all else fails.
Come on, Sid. Into the sex dungeon.
So much walking.
Sexy skeleton dungeon.
This must be the place. I've heard good things about this place. Ah, an unwelcome visitor. I got you. And she seems very enthused by this. You're just looking at an open door. What?
Bernard, come on.
He can just escape right now.
Yeah, just
Exactly.
leave.
A little bit of agency. Oh,
Damn it, Bernard.
God
oh
damn
yeah,
it.
numpty.
I'm sorry, guys. It froze.
I'm gonna use my Google.
Yeah, see if you can find a PNG that just says,
Which
use
brick?
this brick. It wasn't there. There it was!
Oh, we got it. We got it. Look at that.
I just made an orgasmic sound.
And I was about. And
I
I
don't
was
blame
about
That's what it sounds like.
There we go.
That thing just clocked Bernard in the face.
He
What?
doesn't care.
You just go over
And
and
he's
there's
on
nothing but a
face.
red
Wait, what
screen.
just happened?
Yeah, what? Just
Oh,
happened?
there's a timeout. You got to do it like relatively quickly.
Okay, Bernard, off you go. Cool. So, is there time for Sid to do this as well?
No, that it's designed explicitly so you can't do that.
Ah.
You need 2 kids, so you always have to have 1 kid in the dungeon.
Bugger. You know what? My dreams of smashing up a chandelier are gonna go to absolute waste. Because I was a good buddy to Green Tentacle.
Oh,
So how the... Can I just turn this on and just make Dave deaf?
Traumatizing
face off.
further.
Yeah.
It's just a high-pitched beep. There you go.
boom! There we
Oh.
go.
That would have been awesome, wouldn't it?
What
And
has
he's-
been?
Creepily non-phased by that, even though Vase just smashed behind him.
And he's just staring right down the mouth hole of this thing. I'm gonna leave it on because fuck Dave.
Yeah, that's my new colon vertical bar face. Lifeless, gormless face.
All right, so we know that this door leads to sexy time, but not fun time.
Ye-
I believe this door leads to Ed's room, and
I
this
think-
door is just fun. This door's fine, right?
I think so. Yeah.
That
Yes.
door was fine.
This,
I took
this
a
is
chance.
this is fine.
I'm a
Hey,
buggy
Hunching.
nerd.
Yeah, you gotta jack everyone up.
Ah, this is where Toon
He
Scott got that
should-
puzzle from.
He should be jacked up already, carrying all that stuff around.
Yeah,
all
you would
night.
think so, wouldn't you?
Well,
I
that's
feel
the
much stronger now.
well. This does the arms and the inventory. He just ends up with kind of hammer
Right.
hands. So that does the legs.
Right.
So now he's evened it out.
Whenever they're off the screen, everyone's just doing squats.
So it's like when they're filming Game of Thrones.
Yeah, exactly.
This image also had to go from the Nintendo version.
I mean, understandably, that is a very sexy moment, or whatever that is.
Handicap toilet. Why do they have a handicap toilet? Oh, it's the only toilet in the entire house, and it's handicap.
Right.
That's a bad joke in it.
We call that accessible these days.
It's also the handicap toilet is upstairs.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go and put his newfound strength to use. Actually, what's in here? Ooh!
Oh, it's the-
Adorable! The man-eating plant.
The adorable man-eating plant.
Now, if you chuck paint remover on... Oh, how does this work?
Save.
Good plan. Yeah, good plan. Oh, you're supposed to chuck paint remover on the mess over here
Uh-huh.
for some reason or other, and that reveals a
Aha!
door.
A hidden door.
It didn't actually remove the paint, but it revealed
Remove the paint from the door frame. That's about it.
It was very thin paint thinner, so this is the best it could do. Just make an outline.
Oh, how? Oh, God.
This flashlight is like very useful.
Yes.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Ah, God damn it! It
Oh.
went out. Looks like the battery's went dead.
We used it too much. Maybe I can find some others. Anyways,
Maybe
we
you
can do it the
could.
crappy way. We can do it the crappy way.
Is there anything in this room?
I don't remember wires.
Wires. That sounds fun. Boarded up window. No, this is the fucking brick in the. Oh, light! I saw it. I
light.
saw it.
Yeah,
there you
there we
go.
go.
Turn on light. Electrocute self. There you
Flick.
go.
There we go.
Okay.
Well, this is probably the most interesting room I've ever been in. Do any of these keys?
There we
Ah.
go. This brings us to the pool, I believe.
Yes, and the pool is very dangerous as well.
Don't drain the pool, or don't keep the pool drained for very long.
Yeah.
Mm.
But there's a
Ah.
radio here. Don't get in the fucking pool.
I smell Sierra Death here.
Yes. You're supposed to drain the pool so you can get to that, just so you can get batteries for your flashlight.
Right.
Then refill the pool because the pool is acting as the cooling
Yeah. That is freaky. But
for the nuclear reactor.
Is it just open? Yeah, it opens now because I'm strong.
Because you're strong, yes.
And I'm here to get the freakness on. Water faucet.
Ah,
handle.
there we go. There's your water faucet handle.
Is that a baby on board sticker?
It looks like it.
I mean, Ed was a baby at one point.
That cannot be true. Tentacle on board.
Tentacle on board. Okay, that makes more sense.
Oh, baby tentacle.
Okay, should we keep him here and try and drain the pool? I'm getting all sorts of, distracted things. I'm also using one save game.
Yes, you're being true to life.
Are you
True
deaf
to,
yet?
true to,
Technically, there's an autosave as well, but you don't have to.
yeah. Yeah, he's still stuck. We're gonna have to trade someone.
Yeah.
Dave, be useful.
for
Be useful
once-
by getting captured.
Yeah. No, I don't think.
I don't think he'll mind being in there.
To
He doesn't have that key, though. And he
no,
can't. No, he can't get down there.
no,
must
we
be
need
pretty-
to.
No, you need two kids to get down, so you have to move Bernard. Just get him captured. It's easier.
Yeah,
He
but
deserves it.
if I get both of them captured, because if I get both of them captured, then I don't have to move Bernard anyway.
Dave can let out Sid
Yeah.
or whoever.
Well,
Use, maybe?
push.
Push.
Use.
Can't move it.
Circuit breakers. What do you break?
Open? Oh, you can open and close, I think.
Open circuit breakers.
Nope. Okay.
Is it
Not.
because Sid
turn
doesn't know?
on, turn
Turn
off?
off, turn off.
Oh, turn off. There you go.
There we go.
Bernie. Pool is still full.
That's not what that did. Okay.
Was there multiple circuit breakers?
Maybe.
Does it take time? Is it a time thing?
Let's pull the grating. Easy.
Yes.
Let's just.
Oh, I
see-
think now he can just get out, right?
Nope. Wrong grating.
Oh, shame.
Those were not. I have no idea what that actually does. Then
Well, let's find out.
can I climb through it? Yes, I can. Oh.
Ah.
Ooh,
Oh,
I don't remember
right.
this.
Okay, now we want to set up somebody by the pool, I reckon.
Oh, is this
Oh, right.
the-
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, and this
That's
is
for the development fluid.
that's for the
Yeah.
development fluid, exactly.
Mm.
Ah.
And this is the valve for turning off the pool.
There we go.
There we go.
That wasn't so bad.
That wasn't too bad. All right, Bernard, do your thing. Save again. Because of the excitement, of
Ooh.
course. Turn off water valve.
Did that do it?
That did nothing.
Turn, open, close.
Close valve? Is that how it works? Open valve? Oh, that did something.
Is
Oh,
the
there noises?
sound it?
yep. That did something. There we go.
Yay.
There we go.
There we go.
Nice and quick.
There's a fucking deep
Huh.
pool.
Hey,
Yeah.
red button.
Oh, should we push the red button? Because that would be...
Save.
Oh no! The pool is empty again. We're going to have another meltdown. Let's just get the fuck out of here. Oh wait, there's a key! I gotta get the key. Glowing key.
Glowing key.
Yes. Not dangerous in the slightest. Now get the fuck out of this pool, please.
And so you can kill a kid by leaving him in here and refilling the pool, right?
Yes, yes you can.
Yeah.
Open valve. That's what I did. Close valve.
Well, it should instantly change. So if we go here, yes,
Oh yeah.
There we
alles
go.
gut.
All right, I'm
All
gonna keep
better.
you here because I don't think any of the Edisons go to this spot. However, Bernard might be in a bit of a pickle here, and I don't want to get him captured because then all hell breaks loose.
And you are surprisingly adept at this game, trolls.
Thank you. You are quite mistaken. I just
We'll try the Commodore 64 version next time.
yes.
There
and
we
then
go.
the NES version.
Yeah.
And then the and there's a 256 color fan remake of it with the Day of the Tentacle interface. But pretty much the same graphics. Now wait, 200. I just said 256 color version, so it's not the same graphics. They've updated slightly. And there's a German remake in the works. It's been in the works for a while called Meteor Mess. That
No, it's not called like Die de Tentacle. I don't know. I can't speak German.
Die Mansion des Maniacs. But
There's
that
And it's
is
enough
all one.
material there
And it's
for
all
our
one
channel.
word.
Yeah, exactly.
Heil Edison. No, it's it's completely redrawn in the style of Day of the Tentacle. So, and I think they're adding new puzzles or something. But it's been in development for a century, I think. So
I mean,
now-
you know, we all know how well adding new puzzles to existing adventure games works.
Yeah, Pinkerton Road. So, oh wait, one last thing we can do.
Yep.
One last thing we can do is, where's that bathroom thing?
That bathroom.
Oh, the faucet. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh right, yes,
We'll
we have
just
the
do
faucet
that.
now.
Because there's one last thing that the Nintendo didn't want in this game, and that was for people to have a good time.
Yes. Use the water faucet handle.
Yes. Turn on water faucet. Boom, boom. And turn it off. And it says, for a good time, call Edna. Now,
2275.
that's way too suggestive, so you can't... It just says, call Edna in the NES version. You're not supposed to have a good time with Nintendo.
No, just call her.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure as a kid I would have not made any kind of sexual connection from that.
No, not at all.
Nah,
But
I would have
Nintendo-
taken it as, oh, that's the puzzle solution.
Yay, we're going to the water park.
Oh, Nurse Edna's going to take us to the water park. And then the dungeon. On a tour of the dungeon. It'll be grand.
Indeed.
All right. I must stop screen sharing this. Hello.
Don't forget to save.
Fuck
This
me.
is face.
Yes, because these lovely people have been looking at the game and not my face throughout this entire time. And now they're stuck with this.
Through an eye toy, no less.
Through a PS2 iToy, no less. Yes. So I just want to, thank all three of you, Wanderer, Ikifu, and Joe.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
been
thanks,
fun.
man.
That was lots of fun.
Let's do this again. Hey, let me know what you think in the comments if we should do more of the YAR roundtable. Wait, that's redundant.
YouTube Adventure Roundtable.
That's like
Yes.
that's a
It's-
GPS system.
Yeah, it's a GPS system.
I suppose it's technically a YAP because it's the YouTuber Adventure playthrough.
Yeah.
No.
I like it.
YouTube Adventure Roundtable playthrough.
Oh, the
Yarp.
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 The Yarp.
Yarp.
I dig that.
Yarp.
That works.
And while everyone's just going yarp, yarp, yarp,
Yarp.
yarp, please like, subscribe, do whatever you kids do. Leave me a comment if you like this, and go check out my friends' channels, Ikifu and The Wanderer 1990, and the Upper Memory Block podcast.
Yes, I
They're
have to put things on my channel once again.
What's there already is pretty good, so go and watch
I
that.
try. I try.
There's
What's
a
even
hefty
a Maniac
backlog.
Mansion
You'll
playthrough?
like.
I'll put stuff on my channel too.
Okay, while everyone's misering about how awful their channels is, I will see you around the Chrono stream. They're all better than mine anyway.
Blah.
We have the best Chrono streams.
Yes.